do, sir. I don't care.
No, so this is private property.
I don't care what
Answer me now.
all you want to me.
Well, on daddy.
I'm saying,
Yes, so this is private property.
I'm not reasoning anyone.
Then a quarrel, a quarrel.
I just give an instruction that once you have that body, you're not a part of this property.
Okay, so we're not supposed to walk on the beach,
No.
Not even the water.
No.
Not even the water, right?
No.
So you're going to
What is?
out to the water fence?
Yeah.
I am making it clear, man. I'm making it clear that no one, once you're not a part of the property, you're not allowed over there.
Yo, I'm understanding. I work about babes. I work, you know. If somebody tell him something, daddy, a reason one.
There's no reason, sir.
So how are you come forward with me? Yeah, bless it, daddy. My uncle ask a things to you because we have a beach thing going in Jamaica. So you are telling me now, me and my wife cannot walk in the water, go down there and come back?
But I'm saying you don't have it.
No, hold on, brother. So
Wagwan family, manners and total respect, people. We have problem on aisle 6. We get sold out, people. I tell you guys all the time on this channel. Tonight, I'm going to play something for you. It's the first song I'm not going to hear it. Or, you know it before, but at the first song I'm going to put it together. You know, when they hear it, you know, all together. First, we're going to focus, but like, we are sold people. We are sold out. We gone people. We sell out. Them sell out people. We wonder if this is it. This is type of future. We're going to leave for youths them. We are youths them. We're grandpicking people. Me wonder more about them say, we grand youth, they might not be able to go on the beach whatsoever by the time them grow up. They might, period. They might not be able to go on the beach at all in a place where we grew up in, surrounded by the beach. So before me play what I want to play, people don't get ready, you know. And I want to share that video. You see that one here? This is one for every Jamaican. Whether you vote or you don't vote, me no business. Me no depend politician business. Nobody no send me out. Me depend Jamaican business and I want you to hear me out. That's all I want. I feel with business, gentle people. And we're not trouble upon aisle 6. You hear me? We're not trouble. When the picnic come, man, I tell the man, say, beach. Imagine when rain fall and when the sea get rough. Man, if you run the left ocean, water will come and root up the hotel and mash up everything. And man, I go like say them own the beach. But politician wrong back then. And them wrong right now. From PJ, Bruce, Portia, right down to Andrew Honest. All wrong bang people, the way them approach this land sale. Let me play this gentleman again one more time.
Do, sir. I don't care.
no, so this is private property.
I don't care what
Answer me now.
all you want to me.
Well, on daddy.
I'm saying,
Yes, so this is private property.
I'm not reasoning anyone.
Then a quarrel.
I just give an instruction that once you have that body, you're not a part of this property.
Okay, so we're not supposed to walk on the beach,
No.
Not even the water.
No.
Not even the water, right?
No.
So you're going to
What is?
out to the water fence?
Yeah.
I am making it clear, man. I'm making it clear that no one, once you're not a part of the property, you're not allowed over there.
Yo, I'm understanding. I work about babes. I work, you know. If somebody tell him something, daddy, a reason one.
There's no reason, sir.
So how are you come forward with me? Yeah, bless it, daddy. My uncle ask a things to you because we have a beach thing going in Jamaica. So you are telling me now, me and my wife cannot walk in the water, go down there and come back?
But I'm saying you don't have it.
No, hold on, brother. So
People, I'm going to make you look up something. Just a look up.
And we have no access to a beach.
Some Jamaicans are organizing to take down the colonial era land laws that still affect them today.
Jamaican came into emancipation landless and homeless. And that problem have not changed in Jamaica.
And they're suing companies for cutting off their access to the beaches.
We also will not stop until the entire Jamaican public is able to access the beach freely. We should be able to use our beaches. We are a beach community. We are beach people. We're a small island surrounded by water.
Jamaicans can no longer access their own beaches.
This is where they work, so they don't have the job. They don't have nothing else to turn to.
Tourists can pay for exclusive access to beaches and all-inclusive resorts, but everyday Jamaicans are.
All right, people. I don't know that already. I don't know so we can't go up on the beach. But me don't know say if all I want to know this. People, everything sell off. This is just one thing. This is just the beach. We have more than the beach to sell. And we're gonna play this today. I want to listen now. You know? And we go as Jamaicans, like we are going people. Because everything gone, we don't own nothing, people. Everything sell out. These politicians sell out every damn thing. I want you guys know that. And let me big up the YouTube channel, Thriving Threads. Somebody sent this to me. I'm gonna play the audio from it. Thriving Threads, guys, go check them out. I like the work, this type of work. I'm gonna play the audio. I want you guys listen this. Let's go. Hold on, let me play the beat one more time to remind you know where we at as a people.
No, sir, I don't care.
No, so this is private property.
I don't care what
Answer me now.
you do all you want to me.
Well, another daddy.
I'm saying,
I read. Yes, so this is private property.
I'm not reasoning with anyone.
Then a quarrel, we a quarrel.
I just give an instruction that once you have that money, like a part of this property.
Okay, so we're not supposed to walk on the beach,
No.
then? Not even the water?
No.
Not even the water, right?
No.
So you're gonna
What is?
people to the water fence?
I
Yeah.
am making it clear, man. I'm
Yeah.
making it clear that no one, once you're not a part of the property, you're not allowed over there.
Yeah, I'm understanding. I work about babes. I work, you know. If somebody tell him something, daddy, I reason one.
There's no reason, sir. There's
So,
none. There's none.
so, how are you come forward with me?
No.
Yeah, bless it, daddy. My uncle ask her things still because so we have a beach thing going in Jamaica. So you are telling me now, me and my wife cannot walk in the water, go down there and come back?
But I'm saying you don't have it. You don't
No, hold
have
on, brother.
One thing
So,
People, we have problem. Serious problem. Now, them things make my blood boil. It's like if me there at Jamaica, me da really go just walk down the beach here. Yeah, remember Virgin, they just walk. If me there at Jamaica, remember Virgin, them just find the beach here. My Virgin and my sister in Jamaica, just walk down the beach and go jump in the water right there, so. Put your clothes on the sand. Remember, you know, up in the place, you know. You are supposed to be able to put your clothes on the sand down there, so. And go in the water and come back out and go on where I go, whatever. No. Security don't come tell you, nobody no own no sand on no beach, boy, yeah. But that is a predicament these politicians put we in over the years. We are going at this man we are getting we're going out tonight, people. Tell me how it sound. If I hear it good. Good night, real sweet. Ekran sound system. Debbie Jervis, glad to see you. How you doing? Hope you're feeling better. Joan Bailey, blessings to each and every one. What they are so. And I listen this. Hugh Lewis, manners and respect to each and every one. Let's go, people.
Jamaica, up for sale to the highest bidder. Government after government, the country has been sold off, piece by piece. Its most valuable assets handed over to foreign powers. The skies, the ports, the power grid, and even the land beneath the feet of Jamaican citizens. What was once Jamaican is slipping into the hands of outsiders. So the question is, what's really left for Jamaicans?
Thank you, real swag.
Imagine for a moment what it means for a nation to be sold, not in one fell swoop, but slowly over years, in bits and pieces. In Jamaica's case, this process hasn't been some grand conspiracy, it's been a slow and steady unraveling. Each sale or lease is justified as an economic necessity, a step toward modernization or a way to attract foreign investment. But these deals come with a price that's not just monetary, but cultural, emotional, and even existential. Because when a nation starts selling off its most cherished symbols and strategic resources, what remains of its identity? Consider Air Jamaica. Once the pride of the nation, this wasn't just an airline, it was a symbol of independence and progress. Established in 1966, just a few years after Jamaica gained independence, Air Jamaica wasn't merely a company, it was a dream realized. Painted in bold colors, with a distinctive hummingbird logo, the airline embodied the essence of a young nation eager to take its place on the world stage. Air Jamaica was more than just planes in the sky. It was a beacon of national pride and self-reliance. Air Jamaica operated for decades, becoming a beloved brand at home and a symbol of Jamaican identity abroad. For Jamaicans, there was something uniquely reassuring about boarding a plane with the Jamaican flag and knowing that it was theirs. The airline represented the freedom to soar, the spirit of adventure, and the warmth of Jamaican hospitality. But as time passed, financial troubles began to cloud Air Jamaica's future. Mismanagement, high operating costs, and mounting debts weighed down the airline, and despite multiple attempts by the government to save it, the numbers didn't add up. By 2010, the decision was made to sell Air Jamaica to Trinidad and Tobago's Caribbean Airlines. The sale of Air Jamaica wasn't just a business transaction, it was a turning point in the nation's story. The flag carrier of Jamaica was no longer Jamaican-owned, and with
People want to understand, all them black leader, they'll sell out every goddamn thing. You know, hear me? Then they'll trample Jamaica. And such man, him dey on steroid. Him are the worst. Him dey on steroid. It's not like him not learning. Him see what go on. Him dey on steroid. Him has said, hey, people want to listen to these things, very important.
an entire era came to an end. Jamaicans watched as their beloved airline was absorbed into Caribbean Airlines, taking with it a piece of the nation's heart. Air Jamaica's familiar colors and iconic hummingbird logo slowly disappeared, replaced by the branding of a foreign company. For many, it felt like a personal loss, a reminder that even the symbols of national pride weren't safe from the auction block. Imagine what that must have felt like for the average Jamaican. To watch a piece of their identity, a piece of what made them proud to be Jamaican, dissolve into a foreign-owned entity. It was as if a little piece of the country's soul was taken away. And the story doesn't end with Air Jamaica. No, this was only the beginning of a trend that would see some of the nation's most important resources pass into foreign hands. But that's just the start of the story. Stay with us, because what's coming up next will open your eyes even further. And if you're enjoying this video and want to see similar content, give this video a like, hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a video. Your support means the world to us. Let's move now to Jamaica's main airports, Norman Manley International in Kingston and Sangster International in Montego Bay. These airports aren't just gateways to the island, they are the country's first impression on millions of visitors each year. They represent the pulse of Jamaica, the bustling arrival points for tourists and business people alike. But here's the thing, despite being so central to Jamaica's image and economy, these airports are no longer under Jamaican control. Norman Manley, named after a national hero, and Sangster, the bustling airport of Montego Bay, are now managed by foreign companies. In 2019, the Jamaican government signed a 25-year lease with Grupo Aeroportuario del Pacifico, GAP, a Mexican corporation, giving them control over Norman Manley. Sangster, on the other hand, is operated by MBJ Airports Limited, a partnership between Spain's Abertis and Vancouver Airport Services from Canada. These companies handle everything from day-to-day operations to long-term improvements, essentially controlling the heartbeat of Jamaica's tourism industry. At first glance, foreign management might seem harmless, even beneficial. After all, these companies bring investment, expertise, and the promise of modernization. And in the case of Jamaica, the airports have seen significant upgrades, expanded terminals, and improved infrastructure under these agreements. However, the question remains, at what cost? For a nation that relies so heavily on tourism, the loss of control over its main gateways raises significant concerns. Think about it. These airports are the first and last places that visitors see. They are the face of Jamaica.
People, what listen, what people we had it all, people. Sell it all out. Why? Engineer the hardship, man. I know we are, look at, sure, them thing are bun, me could listen here, man. Sure.
Yet, the decisions about how they operate, what expansions are made, and what fees are charged are largely in the hands of foreign corporations. While Jamaica receives a share of the revenue, the primary profits from these airports flow out of the country. The question becomes, who truly benefits from these arrangements? Is it the people of Jamaica, or is it the foreign companies that control these critical pieces of infrastructure? To put it bluntly, these agreements represent a shift in power, a shift that puts some of Jamaica's most essential assets in the hands of outsiders. And if this trend continues, one has to wonder what remains for Jamaica to control. What other vital pieces of the nation will end up on the auction block? But this is just the beginning. We're about to explore even more critical assets that have slipped into foreign hands. So stay tuned, because the deeper we go, the more unsettling the picture becomes. Now, before we move on to even more revealing details, take a moment to subscribe to Thriving Threads. If you're interested in uncovering the real story behind Jamaica's sold-off assets, subscribing is a small way to support content that digs deep and brings real value. With your support, we can continue to produce videos that bring you the truth behind Jamaica's biggest issues. For a nation so strategically placed, Jamaica's ports are critical, not just for the economy, but for its very survival. The island relies heavily on imports and exports, and the Kingston Freeport Terminal is the heart of this trade. It's more than just a busy port. It's one of the largest transshipment hubs in the Caribbean, connecting Jamaica to North and South America, Europe, and beyond. Its docks handle everything from consumer goods to raw materials, making it a key player in the island's economy. But in 2016, the Jamaican government made a critical decision. It entered into a 30-year lease agreement with CMA CGM, a French shipping giant.
30 years. Someone cable was it there? 30 years. Jesus. Imagine that. Jesus.
Over control of the Kingston Freeport Terminal. On the surface, this move promised growth. CMA CGM committed to investing millions of dollars in expanding and upgrading the port, making it more competitive on the world stage. The plan included modernized facilities, deeper harbors to accommodate larger vessels, and new technologies to increase efficiency. However, in 2020, another shift occurred, one that placed the port in even more foreign hands. CMA CGM sold its stake to China Merchants Port Holdings Company, making the Kingston Freeport Terminal now controlled by a Chinese state-owned entity.
People, when we hear that, people, we say, you know what, the Chinese was behind it the whole time to make the French company control it, and then them sell it off to the Chinese them. You understand me? And people, we don't know what gonna become of the country now. We don't own nothing. All of these deals don't benefit us. Look at tourism. You hear Ed Bartlett talk about how much money we make. How much of it staying in Jamaica? When people book them room, which part they book them room from? Everybody come for take and just take away from us. You see them boy and girl there?
Merchants Port Holdings is not just any company. It's one of the largest port operators globally and is backed by the Chinese government. With this sale, Jamaica's main port became part of China's expansive global strategy, giving it even greater influence over Caribbean trade routes. Control over the port is now out of Jamaican hands entirely, and critical decisions affecting national trade are influenced by a foreign government with its own strategic interests. While expansion projects have indeed improved the port's facilities, this control by China raises new questions. For instance, what happens if political or economic tensions arise? Could Jamaica rely on a port that's ultimately under the control of a foreign power with its own global ambitions? Imagine this.
Hold on. Me see things in a social media sphere. Say Trump is not happy with Jamaica and China arrangement. When you hear what I go on there, they control the port. I don't know what I go on. I don't know if Jamaica not look, and pay attention. We go get locked up in a party hole according to the old people. Them not true. That them not say. They could go and listen.
And critical decisions affecting national trade are influenced by a foreign government with its own strategic interests. While expansion projects have indeed improved the port's facilities, this control by China raises new questions. For instance, what happens if political or economic tensions arise? Could Jamaica rely on a port that's ultimately under the control of a foreign power with its own global ambitions? Imagine this. Decisions about which ships get priority, what fees are charged, and how goods are managed no longer belong to Jamaica alone. With China's growing influence, the risks of relying
with this Panama Canal thing with Trump, I know you hear I want to know the port of Jamaica, the Chinese can prioritize which ship and purse and the fees and all the things. They said they want to blackball anybody, them can do it right in our country and we get locked up in our batty hole.
This control by China raises new questions. For instance, what happens if political or economic tensions arise? Could Jamaica rely on a port that's ultimately under the control of a foreign power with its own global ambitions? Imagine this. Decisions about which ships get priority, what fees are charged, and how goods are managed no longer belong to Jamaica alone.
Wow.
With China's growing influence, the risks of relying on foreign-controlled infrastructure become even more evident. It's a gamble, and the stakes are high, especially given China's tendency to secure long-term influence through investments in key infrastructure worldwide. And this is far.
That's why you see Jamaica give the Chinese them a 50-year concession to recoup them for whatever them payment for whatever them do at Jamaica, and all other concession are 20 years. Listen what I say. Jamaica choose to give the Chinese them choose to give the Chinese them a 50-year concession, 30 years longer than all other concession. You hear me say? You give them 50 years to recoup the money where we owe them, where we could have paid them off it quick. We give them land. We give them 1,200 acre one place. We give them 740 acre down Marcus Garvey land with water and all type of stuff on it. Like we just a give away place, people. If this is not engineered hardship, may I play for one of this and a man in it? Yeah? Tonight. We don't know what else is. Wagwan Lackland. Let's continue.
This control by China raises new questions. For instance, what happens if political or economic tensions arise? Could Jamaica rely on a port that's ultimately under the control of a foreign power with its own global ambitions? Imagine this. Decisions about which ships get priority, what fees are charged, and how goods are managed no longer belong to Jamaica alone. With China's growing influence, the risks of relying on foreign-controlled infrastructure become even more evident. It's a gamble, and the stakes are high, especially given China's tendency to secure long-term influence through investments in key infrastructure worldwide. And this is far from the only example. As we dig deeper, we find even more essential services, things that impact everyday life in Jamaica, that are no longer controlled by Jamaicans. And if you think the ports are concerning, just wait until you hear about the country's power.
Wow.
Let's turn to Jamaica Public Service, the sole distributor of electricity in Jamaica. In the 1970s, JPS was a government-owned entity, and it symbolized energy independence for the nation.
People, I want to understand where we are coming from as a people. See, Michael Manley want to have independence, right? Everything people see that people have everything in our plane, you know. Remember, it started out with the plane, you know. It's a pride, and it is a pride to know so we have a plane to soar in the air. Them send off at the seaport, the airport, all the beaches. People, before we go back further.
No, sir, I don't care.
No, so this is private property.
I don't care what
Answer me now.
all you want to me.
Well, on daddy. I read, yes, so this is private property. Then a quarrel, a quarrel.
I just give an instruction that once you have that money, like a part of this property.
Okay, so we're not supposed to walk on the beach then? Not even the water?
No.
Not even the water, right?
No.
So you're going to
What is?
out to the water fence?
Yeah.
I am making it clear, man. I'm making it clear that no one, once you're not a part of the property, you're not allowed over there.
Yeah, I'm understanding. I work about babes. I work, you know. If somebody tell him something, daddy, a reason one.
There's no reason, sir.
So I want you come forward with me?
No.
Yeah, bless it, daddy. My uncle ask a thing still because we have a beach thing going in Jamaica. So you are telling me now, me and my wife cannot walk in the water, go down there and come back?
But I'm saying you're not you don't have it. You don't
No, hold on, brother. So,
There's a longer version of that video, and I will find it tomorrow because I'll be back on that case with this beach. Now, Mark Golding have a big conference one at a time there. I think it was the conference of Vibes Cartel was, I think so, yeah. The first time Vibes Cartel come out of prison, stand up on the stage. In that conference, Mark Golding promised us if him win, Jamaica will be able to swim in any beach at Jamaica before any hotels. And that one of the promises of Mark Golding give me a look out for and me a pay attention to it when Mark Golding win. Because I believe him will win. Honestly. How the trend I go. Right? Now, and I think that's how it's supposed to be. In Florida, nobody not own a hotel. I could walk down on the beach tomorrow morning and do a video on the beach and show you. You can walk from one end of the beach, go anywhere you want to walk as long as you have your foot under you have the energy for walk. The hotel don't own a beach. Yes, the hotel across the street put some chairs on the beach where them guests come, but a way up there, so you have the way down for walk. You know, go look at Jamaica. Hotel put them beach all the chair them all down in the water, almost down the water when they pass. The hotel chairs them almost down in the water, force you to walk in the water. You know, go some people. That is how you shave out the people and disrespect the people. You know, cut them out. Everything taken from us, you know, people. Let's listen here.
And this is far from the only example. As we dig deeper, we find even more essential services, things that impact everyday life in Jamaica, that are no longer controlled by Jamaicans. And if you think the ports are concerning, just wait until you hear about the country's power. Let's turn to Jamaica Public Service, the sole distributor of electricity in Jamaica. In the 1970s, JPS was a government-owned entity, and it symbolized energy independence for the nation. However, the energy sector has always been a challenging one, requiring huge investments in infrastructure and facing constant pressures from rising fuel costs. Over the years, managing JPS became a financial strain on the government, leading to privatization moves that eventually placed the company in foreign hands. Today, JPS is primarily owned by Marubeni Corporation from Japan and Korea East-West Power. Together, these two foreign corporations control the majority of Jamaica's power grid. And what does that mean for the people of Jamaica? For one, it means that decisions about energy prices, infrastructure investments, and even policies on renewable energy are influenced by companies with no real stake in the local community.
Yep.
Their bottom line isn't necessarily aligned with what's best for the Jamaican people. Instead, it's about maximizing returns on investment. Imagine paying for electricity every month, knowing that the rates and policies affecting your bill are decided in boardrooms far from Jamaica's shores.
You wonder why Jamaican pay the most for electricity all over the world. Everybody come grip with everybody. Everybody and their mama. Them politicians allow everybody and their mama to come grip with. Everybody juice you like you juice out your coconut pan Sunday. You wring it out there, put more water in it, you wring it out again. Everybody come grip with. Everybody come wipe their foot pan with people. Everything is sold, engineered hardship. Now tell me, say, we're not so damn stupid that you know say this is wrong. Everything, people, from a pin to an anchor for sale in Jamaica.
Foreign ownership of JPS has led to concerns over high electricity
Pull this back up. So to see them hurting people.
that eventually placed the company in foreign hands. Today, JPS is primarily owned by Marubeni Corporation from Japan and Korea East-West Power. Together, these two foreign corporations control the majority of Jamaica's power grid. And what does that
Back it up a little bit.
tendency to secure Jamaica's power grid? And what does that mean for the people of Jamaica? For one, it means that decisions about energy prices, infrastructure investments, and even policies on renewable energy are influenced by companies with no real stake in the local community. Their bottom line isn't necessarily aligned with what's best for the Jamaican people. Instead, it's about maximizing returns on investment. Imagine paying for electricity every month, knowing that the rates and policies affecting your bill are decided in boardrooms far from Jamaica's shores. Foreign ownership of JPS has led to concerns over high electricity rates, as profit motives often come before public interest.
Wow.
The Jamaican government does retain some regulatory power, but in reality, it has limited control over the day-to-day operations and pricing decisions that directly impact Jamaicans. When you think about it, it's an unsettling reality. An essential service, one that touches every home, every business, every school, is controlled by outsiders. And while there have
People, remember the other day we talked to the man with Maple Ice. Maple Ice was telling me all these different ice factories in Jamaica were shut down because of the high cost of electricity. Run them out of business. Ice factory, you know. All these factory in Jamaica. Now we have people from different countries and make decisions in a boardroom. Have nothing to do with the country. So one Jamaica are milking cow. How we can ring out the people? I don't care. Look at the toll. We are paying the highest toll in the world. Because people make decisions not come from there, but we toll. They don't see Jamaica as a milking cow and milk we out. People look on it now, man. We are paying the highest on gas, food, everything. Politicians allow everybody to come in, even with pies and fake product. Listen, man, I take call when me done enough. I want to call in and tell me what to think about this.
promises of improvements and investments, the reality remains. Jamaica's energy sector is, to a significant degree, driven by foreign interests. If these companies decide it's no longer profitable, or if they choose to prioritize certain projects over others, the nation has little leverage. It's an arrangement that places Jamaica in a vulnerable position, reliant on the goodwill and profit margins of entities based halfway around the world.
Your new south windows are custom built with.
Do, sir, I don't care.
No, so this is private property.
I don't care what
Answer me now.
You do all you want to me.
Well, another
Say
day.
to you, I'm saying,
I read, yes, so this is private property.
I'm not reasoning with anyone.
Then no quarrel, we are quarrel.
I just give an instruction that
Sorry, people. Sorry about that. Damn. You never know, say, wanna not hear, man. My bad, people. I'm so sorry about that. You pull it up. Audio check, 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 mic check. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. No, people. I'm so sorry about that part. Everything's a lot, people. I see a lot of things I'll never hear me. They'll reach a backside.
Motives often come before public interest. The Jamaican government does retain some regulatory power, but in reality, it has limited control over the day-to-day operations and pricing decisions that directly...
Remember the day when we have the hurricane and Vaz, a walk on Christopher Lawman. The sound come back. Sorry about that, man. Sorry about that, man. So sorry about that. So I back it up. No, so remember the other day when the hurricane blow and Vaz and make up nice man JPS and that like you want to bad them up. Man come like he's just a dog a bark without teeth. Them not have no control over JPS. Them man control everything. We said just like the toll. We are paying the highest toll in Jamaica. When them say them raise the toll, the government can't say nothing. When them say them raise the JPS, like the government can't say nothing. These men don't come from Jamaica, they not feel with pain.
Jamaicans. When you think about it, it's an unsettling reality. An essential service, one that touches every home, every business, every school, is controlled by outsiders. And while there have been promises of improvements and investments, the reality remains. Jamaica's energy sector is, to a significant degree, driven by foreign interests.
Wow.
If these companies decide it's no longer profitable, or if they choose to prioritize certain projects over others, the nation has little leverage. It's an arrangement that places Jamaica in a vulnerable position, reliant on the goodwill and profit margins of entities based halfway around the world. This reliance raises tough questions. If Jamaica can't control its own energy, if the decisions about something so basic and essential are out of the nation's hands, what's next? What other critical areas could follow this pattern of foreign dependence? It's not just about today, it's about setting a precedent. The more Jamaica gives away, the harder it becomes to regain control, and the deeper the country sinks into a state of dependency. But that's not all. There's still more to this story, because if control over power and ports isn't enough to make one pause, then the story of Jamaica's natural resources will drive the point home even further. And believe me, you won't want to miss what comes next. So stay with us as we uncover the final layers of this tale of ownership, sovereignty, and what it really means to be independent. And if you've come this far in the video, feel free to drop a like and share your comments on the issues raised. It helps out the channel and it sends out this video to more viewers just like you. Jamaica's wealth isn't only in its culture, people, or iconic brands, it's also embedded in its land, particularly in its rich deposits of bauxite and alumina. Bauxite, the primary ore used to produce aluminum, has been one of Jamaica's most lucrative exports, placing the island among the world's top bauxite producers for decades. For Jamaica, bauxite is more than just a mineral. It's a cornerstone of the national economy, a resource that has generated jobs, infrastructure, and revenue. But even Jamaica's bauxite industry isn't fully Jamaican-owned anymore. Over time, foreign entities have taken control of large portions of this industry. For instance, UC Rusal, a Russian corporation, and Juquan Iron and Steel Company from China hold substantial stakes in Jamaican bauxite and alumina operations. These companies now manage large parts of the island's mining operations, determining how much bauxite is extracted, processed, and exported. In 2016, Gisco acquired the Alpart Alumina refinery in St. Elizabeth from UC Rusal. This deal was initially celebrated as a revival of the industry, bringing hopes of economic rejuvenation and job creation. But with the influx of foreign ownership came the typical concerns. Decisions about production, investment, and employment were no longer in Jamaican hands, and environmental concerns began to surface. Mining leaves scars on the land, affecting local communities and ecosystems. For many Jamaicans living near bauxite operations, there are growing worries about pollution, health impacts, and the lasting damage to Jamaica's landscape. Think about it. a nation's resources, its soil, minerals and landscapes, now extracted for foreign profit. What remains of Jamaica's control over its own natural wealth? Foreign ownership in the bauxite sector means that a large portion of the profits flows overseas, while the island faces the brunt of the environmental and social costs. And while these deals may bring short-term financial gains, they often leave long-lasting impacts that
Politicians, shard people who say they not think long term for we. Because you know why? We country get F. Because everybody going there be full them pocket. They not think long term. Everybody going there and make deal, not for us, for themselves. The scrape, for the whatever time they're in there. They not think down the road for us people. Think about Burkina Faso and Ibrahim Traore. Think about them and think. Ibrahim Traore think different because not going for scrape. Some country must move forward. Them are guys here, they come for scrape. They not think long term for us. Short term deal with kickbacks for them. They don't care.
Alone has to bear. With foreign control over the bauxite industry, Jamaica's autonomy over its own resources continues to diminish. And this isn't just about money. It's about the fundamental right of a nation to govern its own land, to make decisions in the best interest of its people, and to protect its environment for future generations. So, what does it mean for Jamaica if even its natural resources are slipping out of its hands? The bigger picture here is clear. From the skies to the ports, the power grid to the land itself, Jamaica's critical assets are increasingly controlled by outside interests. This pattern isn't unique to Jamaica. It's a global trend seen in many developing nations, but each sale, each lease, each transfer of control chips away at what Jamaica can truly call its own. The risk is that over time, Jamaica becomes not just a place with foreign investments, but a nation beholden to foreign interests. The question remains, what will be left for Jamaicans if this trend continues? Will future generations have control over their own resources, or will they find that everything valuable has been sold off? There's a delicate balance between welcoming foreign investment and maintaining national sovereignty. And for Jamaica, that balance is becoming increasingly hard to maintain as the scales tip in favor of those with the deepest pockets. So as we conclude, ask yourself, who truly benefits when a nation's assets are sold off to foreign entities? And more importantly, what does independence mean if control over essential resources is handed to outsiders? Jamaica's story is a cautionary tale, a warning of what can happen when economic gains overshadow the importance of self-reliance and sovereignty. If you found this deep dive into Jamaica's foreign-owned assets insightful, take a moment to subscribe to Thriving Threads, where we bring you
People, go check out Thriving Threads. Good work. I like that. We only share the audio because they do a lot of editing for the video work, and you know, when a man put in work in them work, we don't like mess with it, we just use the audio. Great job. People, what do you think about that? Everything sell off. Everything gone, people. We don't own nothing. Look how airplane used to be bossy. People tell me they used to get rice and peas and jerk chicken pan airplane, pan Air Jamaica. I was surprised. Because I never traveled by Air Jamaica yet. But people tell me say them travel by Air Jamaica and they get their rice and peas and then jerk chicken. No, we don't have nothing. We sell off electricity grid. We don't got nothing. We make people come put toll plaza in the road. And I send all the money out of the country. We are give people tax break. They're not paying no taxes to pay into policing, to fix the roads. We are giving duty-free imports. They can bring in container after container, tear down Jamaican-owned businesses because you can never compete against them. Everything is sold out, sold off. With airport, with shipport, people with backside, everything the man just take and dash with so. Look how Michael Manley started. Just look good. Just look at the meditation that Michael Manley have for the country. And you have to tell me, say, them people are not see fit to go and preserve that. People would have been better off. People, we're not independent. We are dependent on too much foreigners for everything. A man stay in them country and decide, say, He's going to raise the price of electricity in Jamaica. Just like that. He don't live there. He don't know about cost of living there. He don't give a damn. He's going to raise it. Man, they are in the country and say, boy, I'm going to raise the toll at Jamaica. Jamaica government now don't say why you believe that Jamaica pay the highest toll in the world. Look for the good enough people, man. And the people now come at nice, you know, like with us techie. Take without grease. Jamaica, we can't take it, you know. Or we can't take it, so. Eh? You hurt me bad, man. Hurt me bad, man. I want more people to understand how everything have been sold out from under us, my gentle people. It's not a beautiful look for the future. But you, them, we're going to pick them that we are look on man and walk on beach, Jamaican. And you can see the Jamaican youth was very manageable, you know. The man could have simple tell the man, say, under your mother, you know, and walk and left security, you know. You see, but the man was disciplined. You can hear the man talk to the security, and the security push the aggression. Telling the Jamaican say can't walk on the beach. In them country, but you can go a white man country, go walk on the beach with a wife. You can't make that up. In a black man country, where him come from, black run country, you cannot walk on our beaches. But we can jump on a plane to a white man country, go walk on the beach with a group of people and have no problem. What me say? The man and his wife cannot walk on the beach in his homeland in Jamaica. Can you imagine how him feel? Can you imagine how him feel? It's like you bring your wife to Jamaica. Come here, the man and say, wife. So you bring your wife to Jamaica and walk on the beach. What an embarrassment for security to tell us you cannot walk on beach in your homeland. Knowing that in your wife's country, you can walk on beach anywhere, anytime and don't. What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment.
So, sir, I don't care.
No, so this is private property.
I don't care what
Answer me now.
all you want to me.
Well,
I'm
daddy.
saying to you, I'm saying
I read, yes, so this is private property. Then a quarrel.
I just give an instruction that once you have that money, like a part of this property.
Okay, so we're not supposed to walk on the beach then?
No.
Not even the water?
No.
Not even the water, right?
No.
So you're gonna
What
keep
is-
taking out to the water fence?
Yeah.
I am making it clear, man. I'm
Yeah.
making it clear that no one, once you're not a part of the property, you're not allowed over there.
Yeah, I'm understanding. I work about babes. I work, you know. If somebody tell him something, daddy, a reason one.
There's no reason, sir. There's
So,
none.
so how are you come forward with me?
No.
Yeah, bless it, daddy. My uncle ask a thing still because we have a beach thing going in Jamaica. So you are telling me now, me and my wife cannot walk in the water, go down there and come back?
But I'm saying you don't have it. You don't
No, hold on, brother.
One thing
So,
Eh? Can you imagine how embarrassed? You can hear the man have manners, you know. You can hear the man not disrespect the security come with the aggression and disrespect the man. Can you imagine? The man's wife did it. The man probably feels so good taking his wife to Jamaica. You can see the man have an armband on him hand. Can we see the armband? And him probably stay at some other hotel. But you want to take me say the man a walk on the beach, people. And security can tell the man say him can't walk on the beach, him can't not even at the water. No, we don't walk on the beach. People, I wonder if you understand what I go on here, so. Sandra, what I go on? Eh? What I go on, people? In our country, in our homeland, people. What I go on in our land? What I go on, people? We can't live so. This can't allow to be happening all over the country. When remember the video will come out, people. Tomorrow, I'm going to start on it again, you know. May I gather these information and show you guys a pattern and a trend. More you guys know that this is not just a one-off. There are other videos out there, tons of videos out there, evidence said this is the norm, a pattern and a trend. You have beaches in Jamaica where it's white only day. Remember when the man go on beach in an auto race somewhere there? About a couple of years ago. Right? And the man take out him camera, them turn him back. And him stood outside. And him say, man, watch what I go on. And the man take out him camera. And him turn back. Every black person, every Jamaican got turned back. And every white person walk in on the beach. So the man said them a black only day. People, and that's how we there, you know. And the Jamaica people, them worry about rum and boom and, you know, want a Benz and a Bima and the material stuff. And when I worry about these things, you know, they must sit there serious, you know. And the people don't know what going on, you know. And we don't care. And the politicians them come and mash up what Michael Mann the vision. People them mash it up. Them politicians, yeah. The whole of them. If you notice, Mark Golden is not up here. Him not up here. Him not up here. Remember him say, him a Michael Mann the heights. So I hope when Mark Golden get a chance, he reverse the curse. Because I hear Mark Golden say, out of his own mouth people, that when him plan to, he say, even if I have to change laws, people, you know, I mean laws, yeah, right? So that Jamaica can have access to the beach. Him say we're supposed to be able to swim before any hotel in Jamaica. That the man say. I mean, I hold Mark Golden to that. So Mark Golden in the pan, so. Because Mark Golden, you know, never work, never come in a power yet, never screw up, never sell out on the beach, never sell out. We never see him do that yet. So that's why I'm not there in the thumbnail. But these guys, yes, so. And the both of them people, and the both of them and such man learn from the older one them, and him come and sell pan steroid. Everything I sell out, people. Everything for sale. Cheap, 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 cheap. Down the bottom of the market, down there. The market I broke up. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Jamaica, the piece of diamond. They must sell it cheap like glass. You understand, you know? It's like we have to get hurt. Look on my hospital. Look on the road. Look how everything does come down, man. It has set up from long time. They must sell off. They must sell off. Think about what the independence there. It's like these guys have a plan to jump ship and left the country. How can you sell off? Right now, Jamaica landlocked, you know. Some type of hotel, the money sell off at the beach, you know. Some type of hotel, the money put on the beach where Jamaicans, not even breeze, you get behind them hotel where them hotel are so big, just spread off on the beach, you know. Not even breeze, Jamaican get behind them a hotel. Look here. Look on a hotel there, down on the grill. About 1 mile of beach, that they sit there take up. You think if you have a house behind that where you still get a nice evening breeze from the ocean, you get none? Look on that. They man no care, you know, man. Just have hotel come spread off on the beach and you, I tell you, say you can't walk there. I tell you, say you can't walk there. Me say, man, if Jamaica was another place, you'd have people walk the beach tomorrow morning. Which country it was? Was it St. Lucia? I think it was St. Lucia, you know. There's a video when them block them from coming on the beach. Remember, the people them come with them car and sitting and play music and dance on the beach. Who remember that video? In St. Lucia, when the people them that face, I think somebody will buy a piece of land or somebody that tried to stop them access to the beach in St. Lucia. I thought it was. You remember that video, the people? And the people then go up on the beach and then get them vehicle with them music and play people. And them gather up on the beach and them have a wonderful them dance and them dance on the beach with the loud music. Jamaica no stay like that, man. Jamaica no stay like that, man. We're so obedient. Yeah, man, we still up on the plantation. We're obedient to Bakamasa. From a man look a certain way, sound a certain way, look different from we're afraid of them. Jamaica no stay like that, man. We don't have mouth and strength for each other. Jamaica no stay like that, man. Remember the video people in St. Lucia, when the people come up on the beach and a dance, when they must try to stop them access, they bring their music come out there and let them have it. St. Lucia, it was real sweet. See there? Chaja, look at us people. So we are, Sandra said we cannot talk about being proud people when other countries own all our resources. We are laughing stock and disrespected by these same people who have been benefiting from all our resources. I swear to God, I believe if Mark Golden come in, all of these deals, turn them back. I don't care if it costs you a few dollars. Turn back all these deals. Give it back with foot on the country. People, it's not good for PNP. It's not good for labor rights. It's not good for the future of the country. It no matter what you vote for. As you can see in my thumbnail, everybody's responsible. Everybody have a hand in it, you know. So I'm not go around the thing. Everybody have a hand in it. Such man who should have known better. He must sell more. Him the pan steroid. Him the pan steroid. He hand out to him people. They man mash up the country. Look where it come from under Michael Manley. Independent people. That's what they call independent set of people under Michael Manley. Can if Michael Manley get 1 or 2 more term, they could stop, you know. And then boy, yeah. When Michael Mann in a power, did you hear some Michael Mann that take out $11.4 billion out of housing trust? Remember Michael Mann bill it, you know? So when Michael Mann dead gone, PNP and Labour Right go in a housing trust. Right now, Andrew Honest, I take out $11.4 billion annually out of housing trust. And I lie, I'm telling the people. $11.4 billion out of housing trust. So someone who will never get a house. That's how your money go. Someone who will never get a house. You think you can work a hotel and pay a mortgage? You can be a security guard and pay a mortgage after you're a scammer. Security guard money can't pay a mortgage. You're going to find yourself on the street. These boys here, man. Hey, me just come for show no I go on tonight, you know. Me just come for show no I go on. So this is serious in our own country. And it's time the people them stop talking about rum and boom and all these things and start focus on other things, Jamaican people. Me notice that the young people them turn junkie out there. Drunk. Everybody turn drunk. Everybody wants some type of rum. Yeah? So everybody want to get intoxicated. The youth them and drink rum. Sitting over in a drink when they grow up. When they look on the young youth, they're all them old before time. For anybody who drink so, let me tell you if it come off of them alcohol, the young youth. No, me a big man. Right? And me I tell a virgin, this man, me I tell a virgin. People, me not a drinker. But every now and then, far between, you will have a drink, don't. You have a 1 or 2, maybe 3. Right? Or a strong drink, a brandy or whatever. Come in a rum head. I mean, I tell my virgin today, say, brother, me say ever look, if I have a drink, a hard drink, like you go somewhere last night and have some hard liquor. You ever get up in the morning and looking at the mirror at your face? Anybody else? Have you ever wake up in the morning, people, after having some hard liquor the night before and look at your face in the mirror or your face crush up? You see some line in your face where you never have before. Line, you know. Your face crush up. At this morning, me and a virgin a reason, you know. And we are talking about the youth, them at Jamaica, or the young youth, them drink the rum. Young boy, them, you know. Young little youth that mash up themselves, you know. When we grew up in a drink the rum, brother, the nastiest thing that to it. Yeah? The youth, them drink the rum. So me ask anybody else to show you how it bad pan your body. And you hold them up before time. Because I just, like I hit every youth, them, you just hit the youth, them, the pan. Nobody now pay attention to the real things, them, the future of the country, the structural stuff. Pay material stuff. You want to get high now, you want to get a Benz or a Beamer, still live in your mother yard. Think about it. Most youth in Jamaica, them first car, they don't want to be a Toyota or a Honda, you know. A Benz and Beamer, they want for their first car. Therefore, when they are foreign, will never own a Benz and Beamer. When I got to take money and buy that, because we know, so when they broke down, I hold for money to do what? Service it. Is when you reach a certain level, you know, so you're all right, then you buy one of them right there. So you know, squeeze your belly to maintain your car. Sometimes you have to walk before you can run. You have to crawl before you can walk. The Jamaican youth them. We don't know where this come from, but me have to left that part of phone in the back of this year. Because when I focus on certain things no more, we get materialistic as a people. Everybody want rum and boom. I mean, I ask you again, whenever have a nice night out and have some hard liquor and get up in the morning and look in the mirror and look at your face, when you see some line in your face, we don't know where it come from. Can't say Carlos to tell you, people, focus here. We love you to the maximum. We love you people. Pay attention to the country. Everything's sold, people. I don't know the future look like for you. Right now, it don't look good. Yeah, it don't look good. But me say, with Mark Golding, anything can fix, All it take a good, honest man at the helm. I tell you. Jamaica can fix it, He just take somebody honest. Because Jamaica not broken, we can bounce back. We can come back around. We can take control of every goddamn thing. Look here. On this platform, this almost said several times. It's every deal with such man ever make need to be revisited. Need to look at because the man's so crooked. All the deals with such man ever make while them in the office, all of them, Mark Golding should have go and look upon them with a fine-tooth comb. Dash for them deal there. Enough deal with such man sign, I believe, says crooked, For him own self and family and pocket, Now have nothing to do with me, So can you imagine Mark Golding going there and look, people like KSMAC, or them going there and see all type of rig me jig. Me don't know what going over there, All the nonsense are going on KSMAC, So I believe When Mark Golden get a chance and go in and look on the books, I hope, I think we're going to hear, you know, and I hope them come out, come make we know, you know, because we know them audit all of them officers before them going out, them sterilize it and audit it, you know, so to make nobody believe that them going go thief, make people know what they're going to go see and walk along. These are the type of transparency me that like to see from a good party, you know. When you go in there, whatever you're going to go see, when you bring it to the people and make the people them say, people, all of the water drain out of the bucket. I just look at jugs left in the bottom because if we can full it from nothing up. You understand me, people? Because I whole heap of thing the right hand of people. All of them deal here. What is someone assigned people on our behalf need to be revisited, need to be looked at. Rip up enough of them people dash them way. People want back to country, you know. God not ever know. Want back to country. And if Mark Golden are anything like a Michael Manley, me I tell you, me say even if Mark Golden is a fraction of Michael Manley, I even think there's a fraction of Michael Manley think we're good enough. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. If Mark Golden coming in and a script like everybody else, because people, that is the problem what we face, you know. Politician of a politician, no matter who them be, all different side, they're coming up with script. All of them. So therefore, they now make no long-term decision because they're not benefiting, they're not profiting from it. What they make some short-term decision, some little deal. Yeah, behind the people them back. They don't come to we and say nothing. All we say them sign deal, this a company take over that, this a country come in and do this and that. We don't know none people. The man tell us say we don't have no isle out of sea. But we see what argument that talk about investment. They might look for investor to fund the oil exploration and all that nonsense. I mean, I understand what them are saying, people. You can't trust them. None of them. Huh? Remember Carlos telling that on this platform, man. The whole of them sell out Jamaica. Look on the screen. You see me left none of them. The only man up as Mark Golden. Why? Him never get a chance yet. So me can't beat him. Me can't beat Mark Golden. He never get a chance yet. He no right for me put him up as so me not for blame pan. Wagwan sister, what along there? You burn a fire?
Not much. Yes, very, very short because I'm not feeling well. I have the flu.
A lie. Speedy recovery.
Yeah, man, sick out.
You know, give me California, I'm seeing one get kicked down by the and they sitting take long to left me and I go like you want stay with me forever. Me have to fight, get rid of this. Me don't know what to catch.
May I tell you, man, I'm war with it, trying to keep up strong. But you know, it is what it is. Time of year too, right?
Yes, sister. Talk to me what's on the mind.
What, say that again? I'm not hearing you.
Tell me what's on the mind, sister.
Yeah, so the topic tonight, very hot, very important, you know.
Thank you.
Okay. First and foremost, I'll just run in quick and fast. The selling out of Jamaica. Let's start with Golden. Yeah, not Golden. I mean, Lord have mercy. Bruce Golden. Bruce Golden, along with Bush Stewart of Sandals, along with Air Canada, was part owner. They were the one that sell off Air Jamaica. Bush Stewart owed the Jamaican government quite a bit of taxes. Right? The same story that Gaston for Bermuda.
Yes.
What country name again, Lord gosh. Gaston Brown, you know who I'm talking, yes, right? Antigua.
Yeah.
Yes. The same taxes that he was complaining about, that's the same taxes. Similar was what was owed to Jamaica. So Ruth Golden and Stewart came together, all of them, and do their little do, right? I can't get into much details. And pretty much demolish Air Jamaica, quick and fast. And there was a way that Portia could have taken it back. But when they realized there was a loophole there, they went ahead and fixed it behind closed door.
Wow.
When Portia was ruling. Okay, so let's skip from that. So we're going to move to this one here. The airport. Selling to Mexico, we know those are red flags, and we know there's what is behind a lot of that. And the Montego Bay Airport now, That's another sell. You cannot. Which country sell one of their major airport to another country?
Think about that.
In the world, which country does that? Only a set of greedy people. I mean, it's not even the country, it's a person that's governed the country. Destroy the country. Because the little crumbs that was left over from the mess Thiago made, Bruce Golden, right? Bruce did somewhat, but Bruce wasn't as terrible as the rest of them. So I'll give him his credit. There are some good things he has done, and protection that he has done, but then there are some loose things that he didn't do right, and that was Air Jamaica, right? Now, this big nose one, all the crumbs he must scrape off.
Oh, bad man.
Right? So even maybe Jamaica don't even own the name Jamaica anymore. So these are the things that people should take very serious. When they're talking about running behind party, who are you running behind? You're running behind a man. You're not running behind nothing else. Right? You're running behind someone and helping that person to sell out the country.
Yeah.
Because the support you give that person to keep that person in power, what benefits are you getting? And even for persons who live overseas, right? You come back, you're vacating, you can't enjoy your vacation because the same country that you're origin from, meaning your birth land, you go back and you can't enjoy what tourists is coming down to enjoy, right? So there's a lot of things that Black people seem to not pay attention to because they don't respect themselves. And let's not talk about being proud. Proud of what?
Talk to me.
What is there to be proud of? Being a fool? Running behind a party and talking about your dieharded what?
Talk to me.
If your parents used to be dieharded, it's time for you to put down that foolishness because it didn't benefit them. And some of our parents is right now in the grave, and it never benefited them before, and it's still not benefiting them, and what they left over for their children, it's not benefiting either the next generation. So it's time that there is like a line where you draw the line and say, no, enough is enough.
Never benefit.
We want the country to run with sensible people, not by a party, a specific party, but who makes sense. And right now, what's going on with PMP make a lot more sense. And when you look back in history, PMP has done the most good, the best things for Jamaica was done under the PMP government.
That is true. I played it.
And there's
they
no
accomplished more.
Right. And there's no need to talk about, well, he's in power right now and taxes, he never raised tax. Of course he raised tax, triple.
No,
because what he did was allow the store owners to jack up the price for the goods. So what's the point of putting out there that you're raising tax when you sneak the tax in the cost of food? And how you do it for as far as, I mean, I guess when they're exporting, right? Importing in the country, the goods, they tax it heavy. So once it get to the store owners, they have to jack up their price. That is one thing. And then sneakingly as well, they will tell the store owners to jack up the price or they're going to charge them XYZ so they can get their tax out of it. So they don't have to show Jamaicans that they didn't put no tax. Of course they did. They jack up the price for the goods.
A Patrick and game them people, Jamaican people, you know. Let me tell you, you remember when the teacher them that vote for the wage increase, and they take 1,100 vote. They take 1,100 vote for the teacher them to vote for the wage compensation. 600 vote was bogus vote. Remember, was fake vote, and the teacher them have to vote over.
Yes.
Remember, pay chicken business. Now them say they give the teacher them raise. Them say they give the teacher them raise. What kind of raise they give the teacher them? Take this from them and pack it over this and say they give the teacher them raise, hurt the teacher them more. I pay a chicken business, you know. I pay a chicken business. Remember the next time they said them a lower JUTC fare and they never tell the people about the smart car that them gonna need. So most of the people never benefit from it. And within weeks, the fare will go back to 100%. Then remember the time they tell the taxi man, say them I'm give my fare increase. And just days before the increase go up, it taking effect. Vaz and Nigel go sit to the taxi man them and tell him not to take the race. See them a ball up for the money right now in the paper, right this minute. Pay chicken business people. See the people that work at Christmas
That's
Day.
all they
See the
do
people
for
that work
votes.
at Christmas Day. And all the people don't get the money. See them say them give the tax money, the tax give back money, them start that. I pay
Somehow
chicken
them can't
business.
find enough to give back.
I pay
Yeah.
chicken business the government pay for the people. And they don't see. And the government this. Government don't do this.
But to me, I feel this society see more fool than our parents.
Of course, yes they are. Yes they are.
Yeah, because they're laid back and they're comfortable with the mess.
Yes they are.
Because for anyone in their right mind to be talking about, oh, JLP is my party and my parents, and no man, you know, I'm working up a set of mad people.
Man.
They're not sensible.
Right now in the country, it's bad wagwan in Jamaica now, you know. It's bad wagwan right now, you know. I pay lie and game and chicken business. The man attack say, he might run for the financial superpower of the Caribbean and talk about the economy is good. So Cliff Hughes come tell with it, we see it, we feel it. So the economy now go, the economy shrink. So him left that now because if I know saying can't get that now gonna work out. So him gonna crime reduction. Now we at 18% reduction in murder and 14% reduction in crime. Me not understand where him get that from, sister. Or when we was 5% reduction, nobody don't tell me that. You know, them love to boast. So I want to reach 10%, they never come out come tell me. When I reach a 15%, never tell me. All of a sudden reach a 18% reduction, and they might come tell me the news the first time. That makes sense?
There's no reduction.
Exactly.
There's no reduction. I feel it's gone to 3,000. I wouldn't be surprised. So I don't know where them get them figure from. Not only that, to him just put a number on it. All he does is just come together with his goons, the rest of them, and say, all right, we'll fling that over there. That's it. Just tell them 900. Just tell them 1,000. That's it. He doesn't care. But because the thing about it is, it shows that he has nothing in his mind thinking that Jamaicans have any intelligence. It's such a disrespect. You take everybody. It's like you use one brush and paint the whole wall. No, 10 kids in a uniform, the same school uniform. It's not the same kids. It's 10 different kids with 10 different minds.
They want to take everybody for idiots.
So you can't fool all the people all the time.
You know what?
The only people he's fooling is the idiot them way I run behind him.
Jaja.
I had to take myself away from this madness. If you notice, you're from yourself, because it's so annoying with this big face, this man that he I think the only person that really truly loving is him love himself. Because the people him that's talking about they're for him, they're really not. They're full of it. They can't be that crazy.
Jaja.
This man sick my stomach every time I see him on TV. I'm tired of seeing him.
So you want to look for 4-year-old that don't want to believe again?
That is another thing. That is the nurses. The lack of empathy, the lack of care. I'm not just okay for a ministry to own a funeral home. Okay, there's so much. I have a family member that passed away during the COVID, and it wasn't COVID. And they had the individual in the ambulance, and the person, they purposely didn't bring the person to the hospital. And it was 3 days later, we found out that the person died. I don't really want to, kind of lean it that, for the person to be known, right? But I'm just giving you a scenario. And the funeral home, the person is supposed to be at the morgue in the hospital because she didn't have COVID. Okay? And why is it the person's at a different funeral home that apparently contract out to the hospital when we are expecting, since we didn't hear from them for 3 days, and we were trying to get in touch with them, finally, 3 days later, we were told that person died in the ambulance, didn't make it there, huh? And so where's the body?
So
It's in the funeral home, such funeral home.
So they die in the ambulance,
right?
And they never make it to the hospital.
They kept her in the ambulance and let her purposely die so they can get the body, sell the body. For us to get the body, we had to pay $20,000 to move it to closer to home.
People, you are going? I see your thing.
Okay?
People,
these are things that they've been doing for a while.
Hold on.
This situation, yeah.
Hold on, before you go further. Because from the day, me have play this. Not say another thing. Hold on, the people. Listen what the woman. Listen this.
Them at the hospital. Why does a funeral home contact me before the hospital? But did the funeral home got my number?
We were contacted by a funeral home to say that our mother was not the hospital. No doctor, no nurse contacted the family.
I was about to leave my home for work Wednesday morning when I received a call from a funeral home stating to me that if I have a debt. And I said, who is this? Where you get my number from? She told me that she got my number from the hospital. I said to them at the hospital, why does a funeral home contact me before the hospital? How did the funeral home get my number?
So that's why I say from the day, all road lead to the dead house. All road lead to the dead house, people.
Yes. Yes. That's why Tufton is always smiling. He's one of the happiest men, and he's doing such a wonderful job. This evil XYZ.
Wow.
Because he's the one who's in charge of this mess. I don't care what Oldness is doing, Tufton is in charge of the hospital.
Yeah.
So since Oldness is doing his mess, and you're a man of integrity,
so
you're supposed to stand up because you get enough money in your hand.
Hold on, sister. Somebody asked a question in the comment section. Tropical Culture say, who declared the body dead if it didn't reach the hospital?
All right, there you go. We were in grief, so it's like there's so much you want to do, and then you couldn't go to the hospital at the time because of the situation, the pandemic going on or whatever. You're telling us 3 days later, we've been trying to get in touch, and she died in the ambulance. So when she died in the ambulance, why didn't you guys call us then?
Lachlan, I said, who did those two? So who did those two?
Yeah, all of them who did those, I believe. And the young lady okay, hold on. You remember that young lady that gave birth to the child? Not the little school girl, but the other girl from the Yuatan, I believe, area, Linstead area, Bagwag area. And apparently she was at Spanish Town. They remove her from Spanish Town, bringing her to Oasis Plaza to get a scan. Oasis Plaza just has like a lab. The hospital is a bigger setting. So why would you be removing the young lady from there? Because wait, they know they were trying to demise. So they waste time removing her body, which they should never have done that, to bring her there for a scan, and when they should have the scan in the hospital. Huh? Bring it to their private friend over by Oasis Plaza.
So they make dead people then. I make them make dead people. All
right.
People, you hear that?
They kill off people sometimes, and sometimes I feel they bring the dead body there to
look out, when my father dead.
God's sleeping. So
remember me just bury my father. When my father dead, my brother tell me say, him have to go for my father body, then keep my father one far place, Far sister. And my brother have to get vehicle and go. You see it cost poor people. Remember, I'm dead, we are buried. It's costly. And my brother have to go far, go pick up my father's body and bring it come to a funeral home in our community. Take me father Ghana one day those far, I believe, say a contract that they also have contract with them.
It's a contract. So we were told that it's a contract. So we had to quickly, we have to worry about burying the dead, plus we have to worry about buying back our family's body, pretty much. Huh? That makes sense?
We better have to pay money to get back my father.
That's not that payment, buying back the body, or our family that we sent in the ambulance alive, purchasing back to get the body, plus you have to pay the new funeral home now.
Yes.
Package.
Transportation.
For the funeral, right? You see how wicked Tufton is? This mess.
They don't care about Jamaican people. Say everybody come with juice. We are your people. Them guys that will not stop. Any politician that say take 200 to 300% raise for the people, them they don't mean we no good. My father's body was far away. I asked my brother, you know. So what I take that is so far? Far, you know. And my brother forget vehicle, you know, transportation. Go for my father, pay money and cost, you know, people. And my father for bury and the new funeral home for package and everything, people. Eh? They're wicked, you know, sister. You know, so they're wicked. They're
terrible.
cool.
Because another thing you were saying, how can they pronounce the person dead? But look at oftentimes when they take the bodies, whether it's them killing the individual, the JCF, right? And throw it in the Jeep. That's not allowed. That is illegal, actually.
No,
unhumane, and it's illegal. Because forensic vehicle supposed to come and the forensic persons and remove the body. Doctors are supposed to pronounce you dead or whatever. You can't just fling body up in truck like that. Nobody's supposed to touch it.
The same man with
police is not supposed to touch it.
Police are dirty
because they're not doctors.
Jesus God.
If they're trying to save life, use the CPR which I'm sure a lot of these police don't even know CPR, which they should know, because that should be part of the job, right? So they resuscitate the person whichever way they can while the ambulance is on its way, right?
Yep.
That's what's supposed to be happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everything down here is breaking the law. So when he's talking about crime reduced and death reduced and all this stuff, this sick man, he is a sick man. Illness is a sick man.
Yep.
And that mad was lay down beside him at night time. She should be ashamed of herself as a woman, as a female, to not check that madman where she lay down with, and she's the same thing.
Jaja.
Irritate me.
Jaja. They'll bring out the hands.
And their kids should be ashamed of themselves. We have two parents like that. And that goes for Tufton and Horace Chang and the rest of them.
But the poor people now not to do with this. They don't know them coming. They don't care. They can't blame them. That's why I'm gonna beat them, you know.
No, you can't blame them. No, it's true. You cannot blame them. But they must can't take a stand and said, Mommy and Daddy, what I'm seeing on the internet, I don't like it.
Which part? That them and the arrogant like our.
Please.
Hey, can you imagine them in their yard? Hold on. You don't know which man that, all right. I want you to listen to something really good and then you can understand which brother we are talking about. If the brother they are road that said this, listen.
I hear man that talk kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. I hear man that talk kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me not like people tell lie for me.
All right, if a man they are rude in a public, but the world I see, and I got answer. You think his son can do it? That's very good.
Sorry, remember. I'm true, man. Let me take it back. No, stop. Work kids them.
Oh, God, man.
Work kids them, yeah, I understand.
That's
Yeah.
chance.
True. You know, easy, you know. They say your son by them wicked.
They have them, man. They have them.
No, sir. That one was a good one. True, man. True. Take him back.
That one there?
The man sick. And him knows say lie, I tell him, man. God, me don't know. That one you lose not a hell. Jesus.
No, sir.
He run out of hell.
Me say, look here.
He never run.
I said on this platform many times, there should be an inquiry when the people come out of office. But Chang, Andrew, and him over everything, and Tufton. Why so many people dead under their watch if they couldn't do better? What happened at that time? So in order for it not happen again, because if we don't have an inquiry, it don't happen again.
Yes, but not only that. Look at this. You know, in the Senate in the United States, in the States, right? How if there's issue with any state, you have to come to the Senate and answer to the head. I don't remember who is what or what's what, but everyone's called. But you understand what I'm saying, right? There should be a session where Parliament call, where there's situation happening, like such as a crime and all these deaths in the hospital, where they have to answer to. This shouldn't wait until election or whatever. There should be the same way they ask the Integrity Commission to come in front to try to make a mockery out of the situation when they know that they're all being investigated. They have the Integrity Commission come in and with this clown fest with them and whatever the case is. The same way they can do that and answer to the people's question, as in why so much death in their hospital, why this ventilator isn't there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, because look
that
here.
should be part of Parliament. It shouldn't be that it's for free for all. They're in there tabling whatever, and Juliet is there knocking her button, quieting people, shutting off mic, doing all of this rubbish. That's a waste of time. I don't see anything. I don't see anything good come out of the Parliament, really. I don't see the purpose of it, because actually, matter of fact, I shouldn't say this, because we learn a lot of things that's happening still, even though there's a lot of foolishness going on. Sorry, I'll take that back. We have learned a lot, but it should be more useful for question answering when things like this going on in the country, such as the high crime, death, right? And the hospital situation. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. We just have Alfred Dawes the other day when they have a press conference. Remember when the foreign doctor come here and the little 11-year-old couldn't get her surgery, and them come out in the news and they couldn't walk one. Alfred Dawes that come out to the next doctor come to our press conference one time close to that, and they was telling us about how the cost of things that them buy in China, the cheap equipment them for the hospital. We don't know who get the contract in a government. We don't know which minister out there go to China, go buy the stuff them for cheap, the cheapest stuff them, and come back here and mark it up 1,000%.
It's a see a red face gigolo. Tufton. Because that's all money gigolo.
Hold on. Are you these are some serious allegation. Are you
I'm not sure if it's him, but he's the one that's the Minister of Health. So anything that has to do with that should go
through him.
Have to go through him.
You're right,
because he can't be putting malfunction equipment that taxpayer money pay for. You take the taxpayers' money and you buy malfunction equipment, or someone buy it for you and you just put it like that. No, you're responsible to make sure that proper equipment gets in the hospital. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just believe I just believe that somebody, and it might be a politician or the H-man, have them import license in their pocket, just like how they import out of a junk from America and all about, and fill them job of import stuff from China and mark it up a 1,000,000%, 1,000% like Alfred Dawes said. Him man say 1,000%. He said him got China. Go look at the equipment himself because I'm a doctor. I'm sure him look for his own place too. And he go look at the price of equipment and the quality of equipment and a pure cheap equipment they buy a China for cheap, and come back and mark it up 1,000%, sell it back to the government. We want to know who in Jamaica have that contract sending back stuff to the people.
Yeah, but hold on. A government with the relationship with China and Jamaica, a government should not be buying something third party. It should be directly from China, right, to the government.
Thank you.
Not no middleman somewhere, whereas the middleman go and buy it and resell it back to the government. That is unacceptable.
Well, okay, why you think that you don't think that option is there?
Yeah, they've been using that, to flush their money.
No, you
I believe that.
You don't think that option is there when you can go straight to China and buy to the government, from government to government? You don't think that option is there and they're not using it because it's beneficial?
It would, of course, because they have a relationship.
Exactly.
They have a shared relationship with there's resource that China is getting out of Jamaica for next to nothing.
Exactly. Just like them water.
They have contract, they have business partnership.
People, let me show you something.
And that details with dealing same way them get equipment for the road, same way the hospital.
No, you see the water truck on the screen, people? Those are Ben's water truck. Under the PNP, a rapid response system. Remember them blue trucks were Renault first? When we there at Jamaica, we get water from them. The driver in my community named Bigger. Bring a jumper out the road, the bad pan, the butter pan, the chimney, then put water in it for free. Now, when such man come in a power, people, just like when I talk to Sister a while ago, I say, the option is there for government to government. So the cost cheaper for the people. Cut out the middleman. But because the middleman, if they make money, you hurt the people. Look what the truck come and talk about yourself. Rapid response, government truck to give water for free. Them, what them do? Park up the bench truck them. You can see people. Park up the bench truck them. These are the type of shit truck them are giving out for water. This is a middleman. The middleman have to what? Make money. You understand me, people? So they hurt us to benefit themselves. Continue, my sister. We just have to highlight something.
Yeah, I saw that as well. And Ben's truck shouldn't be used for commercial setting.
No, Ben's truck.
I don't think they're even fit for that.
Hold on, no. Because from Matthew Samuda, they say the gearbox is not fit for them terrain. Not go so sister. Because I did my research and it take me to Africa and it take me to South America where Ben's truck a pull log and them a double. When we talk about double, like 2 trailers behind them, I pull over some hill, dirt road, rock, stone, hill and mud. Some type of gear them throwing in them truck here. Because after Matthew Samuda went in Parliament and said it's not fit for the terrain, that's one of his excuses when they park up the truck them. And the excuse that he gave was at I think it was a municipal building, they were stealing money when they truck them the day. So we say, hold on, if them that thief money them down there.
Okay, understand.
So me say, if the Labour them that thief, if the PNP was stealing money, when the Labour come into power, why park the truck them to hurt everybody else in the country for a few man who are thief? You know, investigate and lock them up. You're party in a power now, you have the power to do that. Why park the truck?
And actually, likely, they probably didn't even need to be parked up and not used instead of purchasing new equipment. You get what I'm saying? New vehicle.
Come on, man. All right. If the Benz truck now works,
just a way of moving the money. That's all.
Look at this now. If the Benz truck engine no good, have you seen them purchase a fleet of trucks? Did they purchase a fleet of truck in the 9 years? Them in the office. Okay, Benz truck no good then. Because the PNP purchase a fleet of truck, you know. Have you seen Andrew Onis government purchasing a fleet of trucks? Or a middleman truck you see I can water around the country?
No.
All right. So you see what I want? So no intention to make the people life better. But they come with all type of excuse about gearbox and them a thief out money. We don't know which excuse they want to put up front first. But I saw that them give it. I see the truck them park up there. Because again, the middleman have to make money. Just like China when me attack to the sister here. Them could have got from government to government, cut out the middleman so the money no waste and leak out there. So, but the middleman in it there, so mark it up 1,000%. They don't love with people. Everybody come drill
Yeah,
and
because
juicy.
another thing too, right? I've never seen a government in any country stole so much. Never. And destroy every single thing. I mean, there's I would say parts of Africa, there's situation, but I really don't think it gets, I mean, it is, I mean, we know Africa is, we can't say it's a poor country or the situation there, you know, and it's been stagnant, right? It's a rich country, but it's been stagnant because of bad governance. But so I don't really want to touch that. So I'm going to get back to the situation in the Western atmosphere, which is Jamaica, right? Jamaica is known to be the third populous Anglican English speaking country in the Western atmosphere behind Canada. You can Google it. There's America, there's Canada, and then Jamaica. Because what people don't realize, a lot of the other countries don't speak good English like Jamaica does, even the Caribbean. Jamaica speak English, good English that people anywhere in the world can understand. Trinidad speak English, the rest of them speak English, but their English is more of a singing. It's a different tone altogether, and it's hard for people in other countries to understand. They're quicker to understand the Jamaican English speaking. You understand what I'm saying? Or accent, everything, because their accent is similar to England accent, the Cockney. Right? And it's very easily understand. And a lot of part of Germany too. There is the same patois we speak. Some of the language is like they're speaking is similar. So we are known to be the third populous in the Western atmosphere. And that is something Jamaicans don't realize. And for Jamaica to be so destroyed over greed, one person, and he's the youngest, right? That has ever been a prime minister. Is that right?
Yes, man. Yes, he is.
And he has destroyed the country so much. This boy, that I'm not even going to call a man, accidentally roll in office, right? Because I don't think he was ever number one choice anywhere. He was put there, right? And we don't know if it was the first, well, maybe the first time he was voted in. Once he was put there, because Golden had to, you know, resign. And what the election that came and he was voted in, yeah, maybe he got that run because he was young, right? But then the second time around, I don't believe he was voted in. It's his own doing while he's still in office. And don't be surprised if he's trying it right now. With his next.
I'm telling you now.
Because
it's not gonna be easy to get someone out of office, you know. If I was to,
a pitchfork he's gonna have to use. I don't think he's gonna come out so easily.
You know, come out so easy. I don't think so. I believe
no. He's worse than Donald Trump.
Yes,
he's worse than Donald Trump.
Yes. I don't think him no.
And the difference between him and Donald Trump loves his country.
Thank you.
And Donald Trump does not want to destroy his country.
Thank you.
And he does not want to destroy his people.
Thank you.
And believe it or not, when he left office, the country was more richer.
Thank you.
And Donald Trump does not like war.
Yeah.
When his money is gonna change the life, the country's money.
Man a Trump guy, but him can't walk in a Donald Trump all garden shoes. No, they can't walk.
I didn't like him before he got into politics.
Can't walk in Donald Trump.
But once he got into politics, I see how he is. So I push away, but I have to give credit where credit's due.
That's correct. That's how we do it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide the part of Donald Trump.
He loves his country.
Yep. He loves his country.
You know, he might be a madman, this, and we say that, and this, but he loves his country.
You know, so he want to take back everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And he don't want Chinese to be his country to become a Chinese town.
I mean, I learned from Trump. I learned a lot from Trump, people.
Me too. I pay wide attention.
Me pay attention. Me learn from Trump. You know,
he's racist. We all know that.
Yes, but what is that Trump? What Trump teach me? That we're not ready yet. We're not independent. We're the yet top. I would even buckle up and stand up yourself.
Right.
Get back into the Marcus Garvey philosophy and Michael Manley mentality. Again, lift up the country. And that's how they know. And that's how we're going wrong. And that's how we're going wrong.
Right.
We move from
and
the
you
culture.
know what he does? If you notice, you see the high deportation, and they, as soon as they go in that they lock out the visa them, Jamaicans. Because he realized that Jamaican opened the door too much to Chinese. So he's gonna punish Jamaica in its own way. Watch and see.
I swear to God, the piece where I get kicked in our face. The piece come here.
Yep.
Me see on social media and I'm seeing stuff.
I was watching some stuff on social media.
Some stuff, say something like Wagwan and what I play tonight again. What I just played tonight about this, the port is strategic for the Chinese them. And you're also hearing about the Panama Canal. So Trump is looking. Hello. Yeah, that's why we say we get locked up in a batty hole. That's why we say that. That's why we say that.
The Panama tax Jamaica heavily.
Lord Jesus. Because remember,
him can't wait to go in and he go and cancel a lot of the visa them.
Hold on.
Believe you me, who have 10 years, whatever, him no business. Yeah. Just like he did in 2018, 2017 when he came in?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, people gonna get
all lawyers that I know have how much their visa to cancel.
They cancel it. And you know what? Remember when Trump was in, remember the China 5G stuff, the Huey and all that stuff we get mixed up in Jamaica. The 5G. Remember Donald Tapia? Donald Tapia. Always come to Jamaica. I've never seen ambassador, a US ambassador visit Jamaica and they on the media so often. None of them. No other ambassador ever be up there tell Jamaica say, like I talk about China. I remember say it was up there until one of the China ambassador slam back at him. You remember? You remember? Donald Tapia go on radio go say certain thing about Chinese, and the Chinese ambassador slammed Donald Tapia. So it was a back and forth. So we get to say lock up in a batty hole, if you understand what I talk about. You see? So but I believe that Trump forget that.
No, he had a lot of unfinished business. And that man, he's very he's ruthless.
Yeah.
And he has to get his way.
What can I do more than to sit down and watch the ride? God know we can.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, him now gonna be friends with this one. I'm gonna see it.
I know so Jamaica and America, yeah, ball with this Russia thing and doing business with Russia. You know that, right?
Right, but Jamaica, what Jamaicans don't realize, Jamaica is very important to America.
It is.
Yes.
But them see
Jamaica is heavily rely on America.
Them see Jamaica give the Chinese them everything, you know. We just played the video a while ago, the audio for the people a while ago. Then it's like Jamaica give China the key to everything. So that's bothering to America.
Yep.
Think about it.
Yeah.
We just give them everything.
But I passed Bustamante hospital, and I noticed there's a wing a couple of months back, a wing that says something with China. So if that's the case, shouldn't that hospital have some good equipment in there?
Listen to me.
Like them give China some part of the hospital.
I feel sick. This government, they must suppress the country just to make money. You hear me say? Just like when they must suppress farming, sister, for bringing the
JLP party. The JLP party, every single one in there is a set of dunce. They might have this degree of whatever the case is, but it's only on paper, means nothing. It's a set of dunce that some of them buy their way through their degree.
Jaja.
Or who knows who. Because you can't be so educated that you're a damn fool and you're so greedy and foolish. You don't have no pride in yourself.
And then I'll stop him.
Because nobody is telling him that it's foolishness he's doing. Justin Trudeau stepped down in Canada because his party wanted him out.
It wasn't behind corruption.
Yes.
It wasn't behind corruption and Trudeau stepped down. It was not corruption why he stepped down.
Yeah.
I know, remember that tell from Canada today. Said Trudeau stepped down. And it's not
Trudeau stepped down.
Think about that. Did he do something corrupt in office? A decision he made.
Trudeau did a lot of foolishness. The immigration.
Yes.
The amount of Indians were let in the country and the immigrants them. Till people now have no way to live.
Yeah, me got
till housing become expensive. The average Canadian can't afford an apartment really. A 2-bedroom is $2,000. You know?
Mash up the country.
Basement that would rent for what? 800. It's almost like 1,600, 1,000, so over. A whole lot of madness going on.
Policy,
they're full of Indian like dirt.
Me go over there go see them. So in policy, I will kick him out of office. So look for such man.
Yes.
Look for such man I get away. Look, people.
So it's not about what people need to understand. You know, American prime ministers, and the Jamaican American president. Sorry, and the Canadian prime ministers. It's not about robbing the country's money. It's about bad policy that they feel that would be good on their name and their history to say, oh yeah, you know, Justin Trudeau was the one who did this and it was amazing, like his dad was, Pierre Trudeau, right? Now, there's nothing good to say. It's only a lot of immigration problem that those policies that he put in place and bankrupt the country pretty much, right? And America is usually similar. It's not about stealing money. However, Jamaica have a bunch of chopper for years. That their wealth isn't based on generational wealth or working hard wealth. It's about going in office to steal the country's money. That's supposed to govern the country. Simple schooling. So many kids out of school right now can't go to school. You have to be helping family here, family there.
Wow.
Young boys out there rubbing out them on middle. Why? Because they couldn't afford to go no further. Their parents couldn't afford to go no further. So them have to tough up and turn bad boy out there to survive. So people have to really look into this criminality stuff going on in Jamaica. It's due to the fact it's a government. Because if somebody's hungry, them are going to kick off door.
I think this government.
And if them are ball for hungry today and them are ball for hungry tomorrow, as Tupac Shakur said it very keenly, you go to the door and you see them in there eat food and a party and whatever, you want some, and you knock the door 2 times and them still begging and them not, paying you no money, you're going to kick it off the 3rd time. That's how you breed criminal.
That's true.
Because now you see the country, there's trillions of dollars missing. The country have money. And the country is used as a pond to be borrowing money and bankrupt. Why borrowing money when you have the resource here?
Jamaica, a corruption.
Outside, you have this and that. You rather sell it. Look at this. They rather get rid of the airport so somebody else can bother with it. Them not to put no money in it. Them not to pay no workers to do them job. Make somebody else worry about it while we just use the country and just borrow money all over the place with the country. You understand me?
And all those
bankrupt the country, the country have resources to keep to provide for everybody and some.
Look. And all those deals, I believe, benefit them. There's some money, some kickback, somewhere for them people. Remember, all the things that are possible.
It's a business for them. They
all the things that are possible.
Money for themselves. Them no need to borrow money when the country have so much resource. The country have resource, you know. The country have oil, and them don't know the country have oil long time. But them a try to figure out how them can benefit out of it properly.
And get around the people, them make them
Yeah.
know what I want.
The country have gold, the country have everything.
Copper and gold in my mind in Jamaica, I read about that, and the people don't know about it.
Which country have water where you can light a fire and you see it ablaze? It's not a volcano.
That means they have gas under the earth, methane gas. That
Oh,
means methane gas under there.
Battery, acid, everything. Acid for make battery, whatever it's used for it.
Don't talk too long, because the boy was bringing a foreign company come in, come. They don't.
All right.
Sell off everything.
We know where some we know where some gas. Yeah,
Jesus. Jesus.
Yeah, you talk.
Hey, bless you.
Listen.
I want you to get well quick, you know. I would need that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Aye.
God
So
bless
have yourself a good one. I think I said enough.
Happy New Year.
Hopefully it was useful. Huh?
Happy New Year. Coming a year from last year. Happy New Year.
Yeah, man. Same to you as well. We'll talk. Good night. Good night, everyone.
That guy, sister.
All right.
All right.
All right.
People always think, fire mother that, fire mama. Every time she comes, she always you see people, we get sold out. We get sold out, people. You see it? You know, look good for grandparents, them, you know. You know, look good for grandparents, them at all, Jamaica people. Anyway, me go bounce. You know, a sleeping time, no, me go say, me catch a few ounds. Bless up everybody with there, so everyone with there, I watch a video because, you know, them type of conversation here, after the conscious one, them. You hear me say? Yeah, man, after the conscious one, them, man, look deep when he changes people. And like me say, in my thumbnail, Mark Golding, him not there. That means any mistake anybody make, him not supposed to make the same mistake. That's why I wonder why Andrew get a chance of coming there and see all the mistakes what the older one they make, and then come in there and do worse. Deliberately. So people, Mark Golding never get a chance yet, and pray to God when they get that chance, him not be like any one of them here. Him take back what was stolen from us. Can you imagine if the white man, the birthright, where the black man them sell away? We what this, you know? Remember Michael Manley, the white man, want us to keep with birthright, never want to sell it out. But the black man them come in and sell out the birthright. So what if it take another white man to come back again and fight for black people birthright, land right, all type of right? People, can you imagine if it take a Mark Golding to come in, people, and fight for a birthright? That's not funny good. Imagine a Mark Golding come in, come fight for rights, land rights, all type of rights, beach rights. Remember him saying, when him come in, him are gonna make sure so we have beach access. Can you imagine if a white man do that? Can you imagine? You know, so they could move Mark Golding. Now people in the office until him ready to leave. If all it takes, if Mark Golding come do the right thing, be honest with the people, be with the people, come do your promise. Yeah? Be honest with the people, fear with the people, do what you promise. Yeah? Go back in the Michael Manley playbook. Go back to Marcus Garvey playbook. Me said nobody can move you. You'll be all right. Anyway, people, thank you so much. Manners and respect to each and every one of there. So, in the morning, no, not true. Blessed love to each and every one, people. 105 in the morning. Good morning, people. Thank you so much. In the morning, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later here. If for the first time on the platform you like the work, people, go ahead and subscribe. Hit up the thumbs up button so we can push on the work. If that's all I can do on this platform, please go ahead and do so. Manners and respect. I'm out.
We have family dinner eating this for the evening, so everybody get together. I go on my bed, me and my baby, 5-year-old, and we wake up this morning, go after 5. Me, everybody not me hear bawling and screaming in our yard, in my mother's yard. When I come out, then say police kill Richard. Be a police and soldier. Police are telling me say we can't go over there, bodyguard, they don't want to see them. And them come collect their money. When it's Touch Friday, you would have feel like they spend a police station. If we have police down here collect them money, then come sometimes the boy them run gone. If them have gun, then would run. Them run gone, the police them leak the bus, then say buckle up the aisle, them put them in a van back and sell. By you take the next day, then come back for money again.
It just like they were in the yard belong to the senior police them. And the phone when they take from them, their number in the phone. Because they mix up in everything. So that's why they hang out and I want my son. The whole like police them used to kill my son, their number in my son phone time and them.
And it's shining
and the gas like they were over there if they come take them out because of them make my son happy.
Police come for him already, carry him go to the station and let him go. You know want to buy no police, man. Every day police come and yard for money. So you can want to buy police and pay police to bandula aisle.
No, sir, I don't care.
No, so this is private property.
I don't care what
Answer me now.
You do all you want to me.
Well, on daddy. I read, yes, so this is private property. Then a quarrel, we a quarrel.
I just give an instruction that once you have that money, like a part of this property.
Okay, so we're not supposed to walk on the beach then? Not even the water?
No.
Not even the water, right?
No.
So you're going to
what is?
To the water from
Yeah.
I am making it clear, man. I'm making it clear that no one, once you're not a part of the property, you're not allowed over there.
Yo, I'm understanding. I work about babes. I work, you know. If somebody tell him something, daddy, a reason one.
There's no reason, sir.
So how are you come forward with me?
No.
Yeah, bless it, daddy. My uncle ask a things there because we have a beach thing going in Jamaica. So you are telling me now, me and my wife cannot walk in the water, go down there and come back?
But I'm saying you don't have this.
No, hold on, brother. So.
What do you know about me? 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 Tell a friend himself. Anytime you're in the hole, you know what's going on. Full of blood clot, dead.
Murderer! Other not me and them no good! Una wicked! Una let the man let una in and the man us! Him let una in not about the kick down door! What kind of door could have kicked down? The boat and everything still intact! The man that even like sell cheapers, he not sell cheapers! Kind of have no overdo, we don't know!
The way man trade the police, the man not even want cheaper cigarette, the man no sell 9 chop. You hear me I tell you? You hear me I tell you? The way the man the coward, the man not even want, the man say you don't want nothing illegal in the place, no cheaper cigarette, nothing. The way the man the coward. Innocent.
Even though nobody know. Wanna kill the man. The man that follow on the process. Wanna talk about processing, follow the process. On the lights, let them inside.
Jamaica need to clean up, but the police them need to do better job and stop kill people, pitney and put gun on them. That's not right. Stop corrupt, you mess up the man name. And the name more and name for clear, just the name in dead already and can't come back. And he goes for the justice. I just want Jamaica people to know that I just gun part more and come off from another name.
The police came into his house in the early morning. Him hear the grill, him go out there and said to who that? The police say a police. Him open the door. They never had to kick it in. They never had to force entry. He opened the door. He let them in the house. And so they said that they need to do a search. He turned on the lights, let them inside. Him say, alright, them said I'm going to the kitchen first. Them have him get up for going there. Them must say, no, don't go, make the girl go. He said the girl naked, make she put something around her. She get up for go in there. Before she could have even go in the kitchen, them shoot him. She turn around same time, him hold on him side. Them shoot him to kill him. Them have him there bleed out. From where the shot, from the time them drag him body, that was more than half an hour. They had him there bleeding out. She crying, asking him to carry him go hospital, rush him go hospital. They left him there. Them say a clappers that laugh at him when they shot him. They left him for dead. Forensic has not seen his body on the crime scene. His body was dragged away by them. Indicom has not seen his body on the crime scene. They tampered with them own crime scene. Them go on news and talk about him a criminal, he's no criminal. And she's a hard-working person.
Ministry of Health and Wellness, those of you who craft this order, I don't know what to say to you, but the Holy Ghost within me tells me that this order is working against the church, is working against the body of Christ. Mr. Prime Minister, I was watching a program last night and you declare me to be your good friend. My good friend, I'm telling you, sir, this order, God gets no glory out of it. And it's making the society worse than it ought to be. You're crippling the fountain of life that gives life to the nation. You're blocking the well. Somebody give me a chance in this house and blood this. You're blocking the well. You're stopping the fountain. Lose the church, lose the church, lose the church, lose the church, lose the church. You're destroying the foundation. And if the foundation be destroyed, what can the nation do?
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away in the yellow correct you. Use the youth, the money, waste for most of the statue. Say we like a catch you, but we got enough, we got you. Take this print of money, got and say that is not you. One day the man above end up, him a got up. Too much eating at the kitchen, some a fiber like a pot too. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300%
It burn me.
Garbage pile up it day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption please.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out with beach.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.